I don't think I ever realized just how much information about the zombie storyline was in that 20 seconds of the opening cutscene to the giant. Pretty much what's going on is Richtofen trapped Maxis and Samantha in the teleporter with the dog that Richtofen and Maxis were experimenting on, which ended up turning into the Hellhound. Richtofen trapped Maxis and Sam in the teleporter, and he tried to teleport them away. That's why you hear Maxis yelling at Samantha to stay near him. And because of the zombie storyline and kind of the lore behind all of this, we know that Samantha was teleported to Griffin Station, which is on the moon, and she was absolutely terrified. She had no idea what was going on, which is when she ran into the MPD. Samantha technically gets stuck and frozen inside the MPD, but it opens up once again after the moon Easter egg is completed, which is Richtofen's grand scheme, which technically overall gives him the power to control the zombies. And in return, Maxis has an idea to minimize the damage that Richtofen will cause, so he says that they have to launch 3 rockets at Earth, which will sever the link between the Aether and the real world, and one of them lands and destroys Nuketown. One of them lands and buried. In Richtofen's favor, the calculations with the rockets were off and instead obliterated Earth, which allows the zombies, which are in Richtofen's control, to overpopulate the survivors of Earth and give Richtofen even more power. Pretty much after Richtofen had tried to kill Maxis and Samantha, Samantha contacted Nikolai, Dempsey, Takio, and Richtofen from Agartha and asked them to release her from there, and the crew eventually did that, which was the end of Origins. And the way that the giant follows Origins is because Samantha sent the 4 of them right to the time before Richtofen trapped Maxis and Samantha in the teleporter, which we see in the opening cutscene, and all Nikolai, Dempsey, and Takio confront him, telling him that there's a chain of events that must be carried out, and they need to awaken the original versions of themselves. Then the zombies start to come in, and Richtofen ignores their warning. He hits the teleporter, and that's when young Richtofen comes out, who had just gotten the summoning key from Morgue City, which we didn't know about until the Easter egg on Shadows of Evil was completed. So this is where it gets kind of confusing, because people are like, okay, young Richtofen comes back, like what's going on? This is what Richtofen was really trying to do. So the young Richtofen shoots older Richtofen in the head, which killed him, which technically erased all the future events and all the bad and the harm that Richtofen did, which is exactly why the young Richtofen continuously talks about wanting to secure a better tomorrow, because he just tampered with history. Pretty much by this time, Samantha was already in the MPD controlling the zombies, which makes it too late to prevent the infection of the 115 and turning everybody into zombies. So now after telling you all this, you're probably like, what am I actually trying to say? Like, what am I getting at? What I'm getting at is the fact that Richtofen is trying to secure a better tomorrow, and what he means by that is he's rewriting history, because Samantha teleported the 4 main characters back before Richtofen teleported them away. Figured he could stop the older Richtofen from teleporting them away, which would change all the other maps and all the old history, which pretty much means that they could recreate the old maps and change the storyline completely. It blew everybody's mind when Richtofen showed up in Shadows of Evil and took the summoning key, which pretty much seemed like he was going between dimensions to change history for the better. So overall, the question I want to ask you guys is, do you think that it's possible that in future Black Ops 3 DLCs, we see older map remakes and zombies? They could redo everything, which would be kind of cool, but it would also be cool to see where the new characters go and what happens after Shadows of Evil. But we're definitely gonna know what Richtofen does. They're not just going to end it at that and be like, okay, have fun trying to speculate it for the next few years until the new Treyarch games come out. Definitely we're going to know what happens to Richtofen. I just thought this would be cool to kind of give you guys my insight on it. I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comment section down below. It's pretty much, I'm just trying to get at is why Richtofen did what he did, and like the reasoning behind it that makes sense using the storyline and all the lore from zombies. So if you guys enjoy, make sure you leave a like rating down below. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below. If you need me to elaborate on anything else, leave it in the comment section down below, and I will try to answer them as best as I can and the best to my ability. If you guys have any other questions, tweet them at me. I'll be sure to respond back to you guys and try and clear anything up that's like in the air. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like rating, make sure you share it with your friends so we can see what everybody else thinks. My name is Jake, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace out.